Okay, hello everyone. Hi guys. Hi everyone. Good morning. Good morning everyone. Am I audible to everyone? Am I audible to everyone? Am I visible to everyone? Kindly please comment once about the audio and video of the class. Is everything is good? Is everything is working fine? Hello guys. Hello. Good morning. Okay, so today we have to discuss some questions regarding Module B of AML and KYC. Okay, I hope the last session was fruitful for everyone, right? So we have discussed some very important questions in the last class. Okay, and so we have to discuss some more questions in today's session. Okay, so let's start discussing, everyone. The very first question is, a bank files an STR regarding the customer's account. The branch manager immediately freezes the account and tell the customer, your account has been reported as a suspicious. Which two actions are inconsistent with this or with the case given above, right? First, filing the STR and maintaining the record, freezing the accounts automatically and informing the customer, monitoring the account and maintaining the confidentiality, reporting the suspicious activity, and continuing normal operation. You have to tell me the correct answer. A bank files an STR regarding a customer's account. The branch manager immediately freezes the account and tells the customer, your account has been reported suspicious. Now, which two actions are inconsistent here? Everyone, just tell me the correct answer. Inconsistent. Which two actions are not going with each other? You have to tell me which of these are not going with each other. Anuj. Okay, everyone start answering. Everyone. So only one answer I have received. Rest all the bankers. Rest all the bankers. Try to answer this question, guys. If a bank files an STR, simply just filing a suspicious transaction report can give uh, uh, this power to the bank that you can just freeze the complete account. Not at all. No restriction should be placed on the account's operation just because there is an suspicious transaction report which is filed. Plus, the bank don't have to inform the customer that I have filed a suspicious transaction report regarding a transaction which is done by you. So the bank don't have to inform, or the bank shouldn't be informing about the suspicious transaction report or the monitoring of the account. Second, if there is an STR which is filed, you don't have to put any restriction on that just because that STR is filed, right? So obviously, if we talk about the correct answer, it is B. Neither the freezing account automatically should be done, nor informing the customer should be done. Okay, so B is the correct answer. Done. Good. Next question. Which of the following is statement regarding the reporting of suspicious transaction by the bank to FIU India? Identify, you have correct, incorrect statement you have to identify. Okay. Bank are required to report the suspicious transaction to FIU India only if the transaction value exceed a specified monetary threshold. Only completed monetary transaction need to be reported. Non-monetary and attempted transaction doesn't need to be reported. Bank have a reporting timeline of 30 days from the date they have established the suspicion to notify the Financial Intelligence Unit India. Now choose out the incorrect statement. Just choose the incorrect statement here. Just take your time, read out the question carefully, and then answer. There are three statements regarding the report to FIU India, suspicious transaction report to FIU India. You have to choose the incorrect statement here. Everyone, just choose out the incorrect statement here. Very simple question. Just look out carefully and then answer. Very simple question. Just look out carefully and then answer. Everyone, all are incorrect. Anuj is saying all are incorrect and rest all the bankers. Only one person is answering. Where are other bankers? Please try to answer. Where are other bankers? Where are rest of the bankers? Just please try to answer. Everyone. So first statement. Bank are required to report the suspicious transaction to Financial Intelligence Unit India if the value exceed a specified monetary threshold. No, no, I have clearly mentioned you in the class as well that bank must report the suspicious transaction regardless of their value. If there is no monetary threshold, even a very small value transaction or even a non-monetary activity, all should be filed or all should be flagged as a suspicious transaction, right? So first is wrong. Only completed monetary transaction need to be reported. No, you have to report even the unattempted transaction. Okay, unusual locker operation, non-monetary activities, right? You have to report every suspicious transaction. Second is also wrong. Third, bank have a reporting timeline of 30 days. Everyone, you have a timeline of 30 days or not? No, bank don't have a timeline of 30 days. The timeline is of 7 days. As soon as you have established the suspicious in any transaction, within 7 days you have to file the report to FIU India. So first, second, and third, all the statements are incorrect. So D is the correct answer. All the statements are incorrect. So D is the incorrect answer. Sorry, D is the correct answer. Clear? Done? Everyone kindly just please like and share the video, whoever are watching this session. Clear? Can we move to the next question? Very important question. This is a very important question. Okay. Right. Next question is what? Simple question, not a very difficult question. So the question is saying that consider the following statement regarding the tipping off. It means informing a customer that their account is under monitoring. It may involve informing a third party about such monitoring. It refers to giving investment advices to the customer. It is associated with confidentiality surrounding the AML monitoring. Choose out the correct statement here. Just choose out the correct statement here. Everyone, you have to choose the correct statement here. It's simple, it's easy. It's simple, it's easy. Tipping off. It is simple, it is very easy. tipping off. You have to tell me the correct statement regarding the tipping off. Everyone, start answering this question. Try to answer this question. Anuj is saying C, first, second, and four only. Okay. And rest of the bankers? Rest of the bankers, everyone. Try to answer. Okay, only one answer C, and rest of the banker, everyone. You can all answer this question. It's easy, it's simple, it's very easy, it's very simple. You can all answer this question, guys. Okay, so it's very simple. Now let's talk about this question. What is a tipping off? It is informing a customer that their account is under monitoring. Of course, yes. It may involve informing a third party about such monitoring. Yes. It refers to giving investment advices. Of course, not. Tipping off means you are informing the customer that your account is under radar, right? It is associated with confidentiality surrounding the AML monitoring. Yes, so C is the correct answer. Very good. Very good. So C is the correct answer, right? Next question. Whose customer due diligence is required when you open a self-help group saving bank account? See, you have to tell me whose customer due diligence is required when you open a self-help group saving bank account. All member, all office bearer, no CDD, one randomly selected member. Now tell me. Now this is important. Everyone, now tell me. This is important. This is important, everyone. Tell me. You can all answer this question, guys. While opening the bank account of the self-help group, you have to do the customer due diligence of whom? Everyone. Everyone. Just tell me the correct answer. While opening the account of a self-help group, first of all, remember, when you are opening as a normal banker, when you are opening the account of a self-help group, customer due diligence of all the members is not required. This is very important question. No, all members is not required. Customer due diligence is generally needed when the bank is deciding to give loan to that self-help group. In that condition, customer due diligence is required. So A cannot be the answer. So when you are just opening the account of a self-help group, you have to do the customer due diligence of the office bearers only. Whoever are the office bearers, you have to do the customer due diligence of that only, not all the member. But yes, when you decide to give them the loan, then you have to do the customer due diligence of the complete person, right? So if we talk about the correct answer, it is office bearers, not all members, right? So the correct answer is B. Done. The correct answer is B. Everyone, office bearers, whoever are managing, that are the office bearers. Who can be the office bearers? The office bearers can be the main head or the one who is managing the accounts. Okay, the designated office bearer of the self-help group, they are managing the complete thing, right? Who are in the management, who is responsible for managing that complete self-help group. Okay, done. Next question. Demand draft, banker's check or NEFT transaction of rupees 50,000 and above shall be processed or should be processed against cash only, through credit card, through a third party gateway, only by debit to the customer's account or against the check. Everyone. Simple question. Simple question. Very simple question. Everyone. Anuj is saying D and rest of the banker. Hmm. Yes. So if there is any, for example, I am a customer, I am going to a bank, right? And I am saying that please issue a demand draft of rupees 60,000 to me. Now, when I'm saying that you have to issue a demand draft of rupees 60,000, it is more than rupees 50,000. If I am giving cash of 60,000 to the bank, bank will not accept. So that 60,000 should only be deducted from my bank account. Then only this demand draft or banker's check or NEFT transaction can be processed, right? And that's why D is the correct answer. Only by debit to the customer's account or against the check. Clear? Right? Now, next. Commercial bank allow a cooperative bank to use its at par check facility. During inspection, one transaction is found where a walk-in customer remitted 50,000 in cash using this facility. Now, what is correct? The transaction is permissible as it is exactly 50,000. The transaction is not permissible under the prescribed limit. The limit applies only to the KYC compliant account holder. No restriction is applied if the check is crossed account pay check. Read out the question carefully and then answer. Good question. Everyone, everyone, please answer this question. Anuj is saying B is the correct answer and rest all the bankers. As same is not less than 50,000. Read out carefully. See, when we are talking about this question, yes, the transaction is not permissible under this limit. Why the transaction is not permissible under this limit? Because if you are a walk-in customer, if you are a walk-in customer, then your at par facility against the cash is permitted only for rupees less than 50,000. It should be less than 50,000. It should not be 50,000 or more. It should be always less than 50,000. Okay. So the transaction is not permissible under the prescribed limit. Very good. So B is the correct answer. Very good, everyone. Kindly please like and share the video, guys, whoever are watching this session. right? Okay. Now, next question. A customer opens an account using the permitted KYC relaxation. 12 months later, the customer has applied for an official valid document but has not yet submitted it. The bank continues allowing operation beyond the next 12 months without reviewing the account. What is the key issue here? The account should have been closed immediately after 12 months. The account can operate indefinitely once an officially valid document application is made. Operation should cease after 24 months if the official valid document still not provided after reviewing the account under the relaxed norm. No review is required if the account has a balance. Now, just read out this question and answer. Just read out this question and you can all answer this question, everyone. Everyone start answering. The correct answer for this question is what? Everyone. Anuj is saying C. And everyone else say, I want answer from everyone, please. I want answer from everyone. Okay, so now let's talk about this question. Okay, so when we are talking about this question, it's a simple question. A customer has opened the account using the permitted KYC relaxation. If you remember, I have already told you this. If you remember, I have already told you this in the last class, right? Now, if that customer has applied for an officially valid document but has not submitted it yet, the bank continues allowing the operation beyond 12 months without reviewing the account. What is the key issue here? The key issue is, see, the initial validity is 12 months. It is extended by another 12 months. Now, if the customer has applied for OVD in the initial period, it can be extended. It can be extended for the 12 months, right? But if the official valid document is still not provided after 24 months, then the account must be reviewed and the operation must be seized. Okay. And if there is no balance in that account, the account should be closed here. Okay. So beyond 12 months, no, that account need to be seized and reviewed, and if there is no balance you have to close that accounts, right? So if we talk about the correct answer, C is the correct answer. Very good, Anuj, right? Next question. You have to choose the incorrect pair here. BSA 1970 identify the movement of currency monetary instrument into or out of US. Money Laundering Control Act 1986, money laundering made a federal crime. Money Laundering Suppression Act 1994, enhanced training and test AML awareness. FATF high risk jurisdiction, blacklist. Just choose out the incorrect pair, everyone. 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 Everyone start answering. Right. So when we're talking about the incorrect pairs here, the first pair, BSA 1970, it is correct. Money Laundering Control Act of 1986. Money laundering made a federal crime. Yes, it was correct. Money Laundering Suppression Act in 1994, enhanced training test and ML awareness. Anuj, that is correct. No, 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 that is correct. It was actually to enhance the training and test AML. FATF high risk jurisdiction, it is the blacklist. No, it was actually grey list. When FATF has doubt that if your country is involved in the money laundering or not, and we have to increase the monitoring in that country, that is coming under the high risk jurisdiction, that is a grey list. And when the FATF is dead sure, yes, you are involved in the money laundering business, then it is shifted towards the blacklist. Okay, right? So D is the correct answer here. Incorrect pair we have to choose. Okay, so D. Clear? Next question. Which one of the following combination is entirely correct? We have to choose which of the following option is entirely correct. STR file, account frozen, tipping off, customer informed CKYC CR, and then RBIB. You have to see STR file, no restrictions, tipping off, informing customer third party about the monitoring, and then CERSAI. This is CERSAI. This is RBI. Just remove this extra words. Okay. Then STR file, customer must be informed, tipping off, filing KYC record, CKYC CR, and then to financial intelligence unit India. And last, STR file, account closed, tipping off, investment advice to CKYC CR or SEBI. You have to choose the entirely correct combination here. Entirely correct combination here. Entirely correct combination here, everyone. Tell me. Okay, in the first, account frozen, tipping off. No, account is not frozen when you have filed the STR. Okay, as I've already told you, account is not frozen when you have filed the STR. Okay, first is wrong. Second, STR filed, right? No restriction, right? Informing about the monitoring of CKYC CR, then we have the CERSAI. Yes, that is the entirely correct combination, right? So B is the correct answer. Very good. Next question. Which sanction program applies to specific sector rather than the entire country? This sanction applies to a specific sector rather than the entire country. Tell me, comprehensive sanctions program, sectoral sanctions program, international sanctions program, non-comprehensive sanctions program. Which sanction program applies to the specific sector rather than the entire countries? Everyone, tell me the correct answer. Ma'am, please give example of FATF black and listed. I don't think so. We have any. I think one or two countries present in the backlist. Okay, grey listed countries. We have various grey listed countries. Like we have, I think, Pakistan, which is present in the grey listed country. Search it in the net. I think there is only two or one country which is in the blacklist, And there is some countries in the grey list. I am not sure about the exact words, okay, exact countries. Now tell me. So it applies to a specific sector. So already I have written sectoral sanction programs. Already it is written sectoral sanction program. So obviously B is the correct answer, right? Next, a jurisdiction is being assessed by FATF. It has 20 or more NCPCs rating and doesn't participate in the FATF style regional body. Which conclusion is most appropriate here? These factors are unrelated to FATF review. The country automatically become a blacklist country. The country is automatically removed from the FATF membership. These are among the criteria considered for placing a country under a FATF review. Simple question. Simple question. Everyone. It's a simple question. Tell me the correct answer here. It's a simple question, everyone. Everyone, please start answering this question. Yes, these are those criteria which is used for placing the country under the FATF review. Perfect. D is the correct answer. Very good. D is the correct answer. Next question. A bank has four customers. A normal retail customer with a straightforward salary account, a foreign politically exposed person, a company with an extremely complex ownership structure where the natural beneficial owner cannot initially be identified, a customer operating a fiduciary account for several beneficiaries. Which customers are likely to require greater due diligence attention because of their risk characteristics? Only one and two, two, three, and four only, or all the four equally? Everyone. A bank has four customers. Now you have to tell me which customer are likely to require greater due diligence and attention because of their risk characteristics. Answer this question, guys. Everyone. Start answering this question. Okay. So which of the following four customer requires requires greater due diligence? So it is easy. Which of the following customer requires the greater due diligence? Okay. If you are a normal retail customer with a straightforward salary account, no. But yes, second, third, and fourth. Second, third, and fourth all requires the enhanced due diligence. Yes, so C is the correct answer. Right, right. Next question. What is the potential abuse of judicial structure? The potential abuse of judicial structure, everyone. What is the potential abuse of jurisdiction? Everyone start answering. Potential abuse of judicial structure, everyone. Potential abuse, hawala system, trade-based money laundering, fraudulent government claims. Yes, all of the above. These are all of the above. These are all the potential abuse. These are all the potential abuse, right? Yes, done. Next question. Choose the incorrect pair here. Now you have to choose the incorrect pair. Periodic updation is required to be done at least 2 years for high risk customers. Periodical, sorry, periodic updation is required to be done at least every 8 years for a low risk customer. Periodic updation is required to be done at least every 10 years for a medium risk customer. Tell me. We have to choose the incorrect one here. We have to choose the incorrect statement here. Okay. So here B is coming. Right. Periodic updation is done on every 2 years for a high risk customer. Done. Updation for a low risk customer every 8 years. Low risk customer, it is 10 years. And for a medium risk customer, it is 8 years. Right. So second and third are wrong. First is correct. Incorrect means B. Second and okay. Right. Okay. Next question. In a complex company structure where no beneficial owner can be identified, the senior managing official is treated as customer, beneficial owner, intermediary, or nominee. Simple. Tell me. Tell me the correct answer, guys. So this is easy. In a complex company structure where no beneficial owner can be identified, the senior managing official is treated as what? Yes, it is treated as the beneficial owner. Very good. Please, the correct answer. Next question, which is not generally an objective of customer identification. Not identifying the customer, identifying the beneficial owner, understanding the purpose and intended nature of the relationship, maximizing the bank fees income. Very easy. Very easy. Not an objective of the customer identification. Very easy. It's very easy. It's very simple. It's very easy. Everyone. It's very simple. It's very easy. Right. Obviously, D is the correct answer. Okay. Next question. Mr. X visits a bank to open a saving account. He refuses to provide proof of identity and address after multiple requests and leave without completing the account. What should the bank act in this case? Now, this is a simple question. What should the bank act in this case? Read out. What should a bank act in this case? What should a bank act in this case? Obviously, they have to file the attempted transaction as the STR within 7 days. Suspicious transaction, they have to file it as a suspicious transaction within 7 days. Okay. Now, last question. CERSAI is authorized by RBI in interest with the scheduled commercial bank, Government of India, RBI, or none of the above. Everyone, tell me the correct answer. This is easy now. Everyone, this is easy. CERSAI is authorized by who? Yes, CERSAI is authorized by Government of India for Central KYC Record Registry. For Central KYC Record Registry, right? So yes, this is it, guys. This is the complete questions for today's class. I hope that you have all enjoyed this session. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching this video. Just kindly please like and share the video to the maximum you can. Thank you so much, everyone. Take care. Bye, guys. Bye, everyone. Take care. Thank you. Bye.